Let me tell you guys how I grew my app to have over 170 users without having any special marketing, paying for ads, paying influencers or whatever, all organic, natural. And honestly, it was done without even doing that much. And by the end of the video, I'm gonna give you the exact playbook that I used. Because trust me, you can do this with whatever you end up building too. So let me tell you a story. One day, I was sitting down, chilling, right? And it hit me. I'm not even joking, it hit me. I suck at spelling. Like, it's really bad. Sometimes I even lie to people telling them I'm slightly dyslexic. Granted, I don't know if I'm dyslexic or not, but it's that bad. And trust me, I know the reason, right? I rely too much on autocorrect. So when I'm messaging on iMessage or I'm doing stuff on my laptop or whatever, I'm relying too much on autocorrect, right? I know the word I'm spelling is incorrect. I know that autocorrect will come in clutch and save me. I know, it's pathetic. It's pathetic, I know, but it's my life. And honestly, one day I was trying to spell something, right? And I was relying on autocorrect and it wasn't coming in. I just had a moment where I just thought to myself, what am I doing? I need to fix my spelling right now. I'm a grown-ass man. How am I spelling words wrong at this age? And I told myself, okay, I need to rewire my brain and make sure it gets used to spelling words correctly. And I was thinking, okay, I need to have something I regularly do that is constantly improving my spelling. And the idea was, okay, it needs to be an iPhone app because I use my phone all the time, right? I'm scrolling TikTok, whatever. So why not build an app that will help me to spell? Something I can do daily, something to remind me to go on the app and just get better at spelling. Now, at this time, my friends were obsessed with Wordle, right? They love Wordle, they love using it all the time. And I don't really care for Wordle that much, but I really love the design of it. I really like the idea of you only get 5 tries, you don't know what the word is, everyone's using this. It just felt really cool, and the design looked really cool as well. I like the tile movements, the colors and everything. It was sick. So I thought to myself, okay, I want to build this spelling game that can help me get better at spelling. And I'm really liking this Wordle design. And I haven't built an app in quite a while. So let me try to combine the two. Let me try to have a Wordle themed game, but more focus on spelling rather than you trying to guess a word. So then it hit me. Okay, I'm gonna build a Wordle-style game that's aimed at helping you get better at spelling. Now, I knew from the get-go I'm gonna use React Native because I'd used it years ago before Expo was a big thing. And I kind of wanted the reason to get back into it. So this was perfect timing. Because the last time I had been working with mobile apps was around probably 15, maybe 14 years ago. Essentially, I would create iPhone and Android apps, but it was mainly using the Unity 3D engine. I would basically create games and then I would export them to iPhone and Android apps. So yeah, I was a mobile developer, but it was more like an app gaming developer, right? It didn't feel like it counted. I'm not saying it doesn't count, it's just for me, I was like, okay, I'm not really doing programming for a mobile environment. I'm more focusing on a game more than an actual app. So I wanted to give cross-platform development a real go with React Native and Expo. And I did. It took me a week, but I actually had an app working. Essentially, it was really, really simple. You open the app, you get, bam, some tiles that are the number of the actual word that you're trying to spell. You get a keyboard, and you basically have also a little sound button. You click on it and you can hear what the actual word is. So it can help you with the spelling. And then that's it. Go for it, try to spell the word. You just type away. If you get it right, you move on to the next word and it gets saved so you don't get to have that word again. If you get it wrong, you get like a red warning. See, like a baseball striking system. Get 3 strikes and you're out. I even added like a settings page where you can change the theme of the app. You can even change the sound that actually says the word for you, and it was all using your iPhone or Android actual soundboard. So you know that Siri sound, or when you're having that text-to-speech, the thing that default comes with your phone. You can essentially use that to actually say the word to you. And I even added daily reminders. So essentially once a day, you'll get a notification telling you, yo, try to spell a word. It'll take you a couple seconds, but just try to spell it. Please, I'm begging you, for your help. Now the app was done. And here's the part that most people, I feel like they skip. I didn't release it. I just used it every day. A couple of days here and there. A week goes by, I'm using it. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm finding myself, I'm using it every single day. And I'm finding small bugs here and there. And every time I find them, I write it down and I fix them. And it got to the stage where no more bugs were happening and I was just using it regularly, constantly. Now you're probably wondering, why didn't you release it? I want you to just take a second and just remember what I said at the start of the video. I just wanted an app to help me get better at spelling. I didn't really care to release it for everyone. I wasn't even fussed, I never even thought that people had the same issue I was having. As in, I didn't know there was people out there that were adamant on improving their spelling. So I'm using it every single day, and then my friends start to notice. And they're like, hey, what app are you using? I'm like, oh, it's just a spelling app I made for myself. And they were like, yo, I suck at spelling too. Can I have it too? And then I realized, oh, wait, okay, people might be interested in this. So I dug around and found my old developer license for iOS, dusted it off completely, and made sure it's ready for me to release. I'm just joking. Yeah, I just bought a new license and I uploaded the app to the App Store. And I'll be completely honest, I launched it and I probably got like 4 or 5 users, and I was completely fine with it. Again, this was not something I was trying to build to be the next Facebook or the next Word or whatever. I just wanted to release it so it's something that helps me out, and maybe, just maybe, it can help some other people out. So let's fast forward a couple of months later. I started getting into content. I kind of wanted to build my own personal brand, just wanted to display my technical ability and just share some technical tips and different things I've built, like this video I'm doing right here. So I started posting on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, shorts mainly, long form here and there. And one day I decided to post a video about my spelling app. Simple video saying, yo, I made the spelling app. It's made me get better at spelling. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Just essentially talking about it and explaining why I actually made it. And it was really genuine because, like I said before, this was a genuine problem I had, and it was something that was actually helping my issue out. So I posted the video and it didn't blow up or anything like that, but I started getting people commenting being like, hey, I would really like to use this. And slowly I started getting more and more likes and more favorites and shares. And the video went from like having 200 views just because I've got a small page to all the way to like, I think a couple thousand now, I think like 2.7 thousand views already. And by that point, I had already added analytics into the actual app so I can see when people sign up and they're actually using the app. And brother, when I tell you now, when I look at my analytics, the amount of people that are using the app, which is probably around 170 people, 172 people, right? And it's active people using it every single day. It's actually insane. Like I can tell you now, when I go on Slack, where I'm getting the notification when someone spelled a word correctly or they've signed up to use the app, it's insane. I can scroll for hours. And it's so cool to see. I've seen people from all over the world, so many different parts of America using it. And it's funny because I'm learning about the American geography system. Like I'm learning about these tiny ass towns that live in these massive states. It's so cool to see. And this taught me such a valuable lesson that I think will really help anyone out in life when trying to build something. We're all unique, right? We have DNA that makes us different from everyone else. But at the same time, we're not really unique. Let me explain this to you this way, right? Have you ever scrolled TikTok, right? And you found someone that experiences the exact same issue about something that you thought only you was experiencing it. And it made you realize, oh, I guess I'm not the only one that thinks like this or feels this way about this specific thing. Well, that same logic applies to problems you have in your life. If you have a problem with anything that you feel like you can provide a solution to yourself, I promise you, there is a subset in this world that if they found out about the solution that you made, they will use it. I promise you. Use me as an example. I sucked at spelling. I made an app to help me get better at spelling. I shared that. People were like, yo, I have this issue too. Let me download this app. And now I have a lot of users on my app. Do you see how simple that is? I'll promise you all the money in the world that I have, that if you have a problem that you provide a solution for, I guarantee you someone would want to use it. Especially if the solution you provided actually helps you with the problem. It's really that simple. So let me just summarize this for you. Simple, the playbook is super easy to follow. 1, find a problem. Any problem that you can find a solution for. 2, build a solution. Build it and use it. Don't share it with anyone, just use it in your normal life. See if it's actually helping you with the problem you're having. 3, content. It's 2026. Content is everything. If someone tells you that's not the case, they've lost their mind. Make a video about it. Say, hey guys, I have this issue and I built a solution for it. Just want to share it with everyone. Use it if you want to use it. Don't use it if you don't use it. And I promise you now, authenticity, the way you will speak about it will be real because it was a problem you actually had. I'm telling you, you post that and people start using the app. I'm not saying millions will come, whatever. I can't promise you a number, but I promise you'll be greater than 1. Listen, I'm not a marketing genius. I'll be the first to admit that. But I know this method works. I've seen it with my own eyes. You've just seen it as I explain it to you. And I'm telling you, this is something I'm incorporating with everything I do now, with whatever app I'm building, website or whatever. For example, I've got a fitness app that comes out at the end of this month. It's called Jude. I built it in around a month and I've been beta testing it with myself and around 15 other people for the whole month, every single day. And honestly, I would take it over my Fitness Pal any day of the week. So now I'm at a position where I can share it and to see what other people think about it. Would they want to use it? Would they not? I'm just curious because I use it every day. And then once I do that, I'm going to move on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. I'm never going to stop with it because I'm a human and I have problems that I need to solve. Maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. I like solving issues I have. So this is my challenge to you. Go find your problem, build the thing that fixes it, use it for yourself, then share it. And together we're going to make the world a better place. I can't believe I just said that, but it's low-key true. But yeah, that's about it. Peace.